It did make me relive the entire ordeal. It has been 13 years. I don't feel justice was served with the death penalty because I don't agree with it. Lawrence Byrd was just given an option to take some drugs in his arm and go to sleep. My father wasn't given that option. He was brutally tortured for 3 miles until he was dismembered. So with Lawrence Byrd being executed really doesn't sway me one way or the other.
What would you like to have seen done? What would you like to have had done rather than, you don't believe in the death penalty?
I don't, only because there's some innocent people that may be executed wrongly. You might be put to death and you may be innocent. And so for that reason, I disagree with the death penalty. I would like for him to live on in jail for the rest of his life in remembrance of what happened to my dad.
Okay, so Renee, let me ask you this. You bring up something because I want to know, do you feel at all that the attention on the Troy Davis execution overshadowed? You're talking about people being put to death who are innocent, and a lot of people say that Troy Davis was innocent. Do you think it sort of overshadowed that execution of your father's killer and maybe by extension your father's story and his legacy on anti-hate crime legislation?
I can't really tell you if it overshadowed it because I wasn't aware of the media or watching the newspapers, so I stayed away from that kind of stuff when this was in front of me. So I didn't read the papers or watch the news, so I can't really say, but I'm aware of what happened to Mr. Davis.
I want to go to Betty now. Betty, you have said in the past that you forgive Lawrence Byrd for what he did to your brother, and I want to play what he said in the days leading up to his death, and I want to get you to respond to it. Take a listen.
Okay.
As far as any regrets, no, I have no regrets.
So this man killed your brother, landed himself on death row, and here he is saying he has no regrets. Do you feel anything about forgiving him after hearing him say that?
Oh, yes, I do. I forgave him 13 years ago. And the reason why, if I did not forgive him, I'll be like he were. And I refuse to live my life haters.
So it doesn't matter what he said and how he felt and however he went
through his death. No, it doesn't matter because it's just like someone be eaten up with cancer, and I refuse to let hate override me. So, yes, sir, I did forgive him.
Do you still live in Jasper? Have
yes,
race relations improved there in the 13 years since your brother was killed?
It had, but lately its tensions have started back up.
How so?
They hired a black chief of police here in Jasper, Texas.
And so people are upset by that?
Yes, they are. Not all, but some.
Yeah, and so it's starting up again, you believe. I want to go back to Renee now. Renee, John William King is still on death row for your father's death. Do you want to see him, his sentence commuted to life in prison?
Yes, I would want him to live on in memory of what happened to my dad, and every day be reminded of why he's there, why he chose to do things he done, because it's a choice in life. You could do bad or you could do good, and he was just him. Brewer and Barry was very uneducated, and if people just educate themselves and believe in God, we won't have this type of crime happening against one another just because we're different.